Okay, so the next thing that we're getting into is that branding does not guarantee customers. Clay, you mentioned this in the first episode here, and I want to get into it, okay?
Yeah.
You said branding does not guarantee customers. Break that down for me.
I just feel like a lot of people say, if you make a great product, it'll sell itself. And people have said it so long, so often, so much. If you have a great product, it'll sell itself. And I've never met anybody ever, and I've met millionaires, I've met billionaires, I've never met anybody who's ever told me that actually happened. It's always like, I built a great brand. Then I worked tirelessly for 7 years to convince the world they needed it. And then finally I got my big break and boom. Then I heard the other story where I had a horrible brand and I worked on it forever and forever and forever. And then finally I changed the branding and the world accepted it. And so the best example I can tell you of something that happened quick, as in over a period of years, was one of our mentors and one of our good friends here, Jill Donovan with Rustic Cuff. Her product is an internet sensation. She's selling these rustic cuffs. They're like decorative bracelets for women. And her branding is awesome. It is world-class branding and world-class product. World-class lady. World-class vision. And she's got those congruent now where the branding is just as good as the product. And I think for a while, she'd probably tell you that her branding, was maybe better than the product or vice versa. And it goes back and forth like Elon Musk talked about. But now she's in step with both. And it is just awesome to see her succeed. And if you get a chance to go to her new showroom that she just opened up in Tulsa, it's unbelievable. And this lady is just growing and growing and growing. And Marshall, you went there to try to get a gift for your mom, didn't you?
Oh, such a good story.
Share the story though about this. Is a branding story.
No, it was so great. I went to go get my mom a Mother's Day gift, and turns out my dad is having the exact same idea. My dad beats me there.
Unbelievable.
Unbeknownst to me, gets a bracelet for my mom. Then he leaves. Well, he knows after he has e-signed a square, e-receipt, he knows that he has to go catch the email before she reads it. Well, my mom has hundreds and hundreds of emails in her inbox, and he's like, I have a window of at least 30 minutes, if not 4 years. Okay, so that I get in there. My dad's deleting the email. Well, I'm in there buying the gift, and my mom walks in. And she was convinced that my dad did not know about this company. It was just a hole, not a hole in the wall, but a kind of undiscovered gem to the males. But this brand had emanated through all the hospitals, through all of the different retail stores, and it was packed. Every single person. And that's why she's been having so much growth, is because she has such a cornerstone brand.
It was packed.
It was packed out, shoulder to shoulder. Couldn't find it. And so I'm trying to hide in there and everything. But no, this brand has really rippled out through the entire nation. And now she's growing internationally and doing international sales. It's awesome.
And another example of a client that I know very well and good friend of mine, actually a business partner of mine, is OxyFresh, OXIFRESH. That was a business that he launched out of his mind just out of college, and OxyFresh now has hundreds of franchises all across the world. They've teamed up with Matt Damon's organization, water.org. They've been featured on Fox Business, and everything that John has done from day one is world quality brand. Bottom line, he'll even say it. If you're around him for a couple days, you're going to hear him say it at least once or twice. He's the brand comes first. Brand comes first. So people are like, well, are the business cards good enough? He's like, nope, the brand comes first. World class or nothing. Brand comes first. Brand comes first. He's just obsessed with branding because the branding allows everything else to work. But if you just have great branding, it's not going to sell itself. And John is an excellent salesperson. He's built an excellent sales team, but you've got to start with the branding. And some people say, well, because it won't actually translate into sales, is it a waste of time? No, you have to get the branding, then we focus on the sales.
Okay. So, John, do you understand that? How branding does not guarantee you new customers? It's not going to bring customers in the door. But once they're in the door, it does guarantee that you won't immediately kill them off.
Yes, I got it.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool.